Welcome back, YouTube, and welcome you beautiful faces to a brand new Overwatch settings video. And today we are deep diving into the old Widowmaker. So if you want to be hitting shots kind of like this, then these are the settings you want to be using. These are the settings that I've used for quite a while now on Widow whenever I play her. So it feels very comfortable when I play her with these settings, so hopefully you'll enjoy them. Oh, and a quick side note as well before we get straight into the deep dive. I really appreciate everyone's support on YouTube. You know, I didn't think I'd be hitting almost 400 subscribers already. I've stuck to a lot of Overwatch content. Yes, I do PUBG and Destiny sometimes and stuff like that, but a lot of the Overwatch content, I really do appreciate the support and the comments people make and stuff like that. It's been really, really good. But if you are new and these settings do help you, please consider subscribing. It really does help. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. Horizontal and vertical sensitivity, I keep on 0. 0, 14, 35. What I meant is I don't change them. I don't keep them 0. Jesus Christ, I won't be able to turn and move. I keep them on 14, 35. And the only thing I change in advance is I turn legacy mode on, aim assist legacy mode on. And this is console, by the way. I never made that clear in the last one, I think the Hanzo one. But this is console. So the only thing I change is the legacy mode on. It just feels a little bit better. It just feels a little bit smoother. Reticle type, I use dot, and I use a bright dot, which is purple. What? Pink? Purpley pink. It's purple pink. Thickness 1, because you don't... Well, actually, I don't think that changes anything. I'll just keep it at 1. Crosshair, I don't think that changes anything. I don't think any of these change anything once you're using a dot. It's just a dot size, yeah. And I use 6. 7. Jesus Christ, I can't even read. I use 7. Scale resolution stays on as well. All that stays the same, just dot. But this is where it gets a little bit interesting with Widowmaker. So I can play on 100, but if I'm playing well, I'll play on 100. You want to get used to a very high sensitivity on all characters. Basically, you want to get that muscle memory and a nice quick flicks and snappy stuff. But 70%, this is where I feel most comfortable at 70. Toggle zoom I keep on. I know this one's a little bit controversial as well. Same as the grappling hook sensitivity, right? I keep it at 30 because if I switch this to 100 now, before we actually think it, I just click, well, to be fair, it's not the one I thought it was going to do, but at 100, if you're running around and you click it, sometimes you'll aim here or something, but it'll go up there, like it will like lock onto the to a ledge, and I find it at 30. When I go down, I find I can actually just, wherever I aim, it's going to go to. Wherever I aim, it's going to relatively go to. And it just feels a little bit more smoother to be able to like traverse the map and have a little bit more mobility. But that is why I keep that about 30, because at 100% it just feels a little bit like it's got a mind of its own kind of thing. But yeah, relative aim while zoom, 70%, grappling hook, 30%. You could even go lower. But I like a little bit of aim assist, but yeah, you could go lower. I don't change anything else with the allied health bars, show friendly outlines. I don't change any of that. But 70%, it does. It feels. Did I just shoot them? It feels really, really good. You could flick. I feel like you can flick a little bit more when you've got. I don't know why I'm meleeing after every shot. I really don't. But it feels like you can flick with the high sensitivity. I'm showing off a little bit. Oh! But yeah, 70% is just it just feels like the right kind of starting point. If you can go higher, 100% go higher. The higher you can go and the higher you can get used to, the absolute better. And there's with the 30% sensitivity on the grappling hook, it just feels a lot more smoother as well. So you can traverse the map with her as well. But yeah, she's absolutely nuts. If you can get used to that 70%. Higher the better, but start off at 70 bare minimum. Do not go lower than 70, because the lower you go, and while you're trying to shoot, it like if I hold my focus button so it's slow, can you see that? That's probably like, I'd say that's, so if I let go now, look how fast that is. It just feels better, and it's so nice. It is so nice. If you can get used to how, because it slows down. Look, aim assist slows you down as you move it. So if you can get used to when that slows down. Like, you could really, honestly, you could hit some really filthy shots. But that is my Widowmaker settings. Again, we'll quickly go through the 40, 35, not 0, like I said. Advanced, 100. I don't change anything but legacy mode. Legacy mode, I think that's key for Widow as well. I do. Ever since I've changed Legacy mode, I just hit so many more shots. I don't know if it's a placebo effect by mind, but I do. It just feels great. Dot. Advance again. I don't change anything apart dot size 7. I say stick with 7. You don't really need to go higher. Make sure it's a bright colour as well so you can see it, because the maps are quite bright as well. Nothing changes there apart from toggle zoom. I keep on. Relative aim sensitivity while zoomed is 70. Start at bare minimum 70 and try and go higher as you can. 100%. If you're not used to it, lower it down, but do not go lower than 70%. I beg you, because muscle memory, once you get used to it, you'll find it's a lot better. And grappling hook, I keep as low as 30, so it's a little bit more smoother to finger, because at 100% it just feels like it's got a mind of its own. But yeah, they are my settings, and if these do help you, please consider subscribing, because we are on the road to 400, and when we hit the 1,000, I'll party. Peace.